Hello there. This is the Jayman Show, and my guest today is wonderful and good to singer Farrah Franklin. Hi, Farrah. Good to see you on the show today. It's an honor to meet you.
Likewise. Thanks for having me, darling.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. So, what made you decide to become a singer? I mean, are you?
Oh, well, I come from a family that's full of musicians and talented people. And my father, being one of my favorite men on the planet,
Mhm.
he is a gifted singer and he also plays every instrument self-taught. And he's also a pastor. My mom sings. We've done plays together. So I started out literally when I was 8 years old doing theater,
Mhm.
but really like 4 or 6 years old in church and everything, like
Yeah.
most people.
Yeah. Yeah. Same as I understand. Same as me story. Yeah. So yeah. So I mean, so you've been around the business a long time, since I was since I was back in high school, So yeah. So yeah.
I've been around the block a few times
Yeah. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a positive way.
Yes, absolutely. And I remember you came to Boston. So I was like, oh my God, that's Farrah. And so I was so wonderful to see you before me, So my guess. So my question to you is, are you working on any new music? Any songs coming out?
Absolutely. I actually have some stuff that I've been working on, some stuff that I have worked on that I haven't released yet.
Okay,
So there's definitely more music coming. That is a guarantee.
that's wonderful. I cannot wait to hear it. So
Thank you.
so what advice could you give singers that want to be a singer like you or a songwriter? What advice can you give them?
Well, um, like I said, I started out in church. So I had a good group of people that I was around. Interesting enough, my vocal coach who was in church ended up being vocal coach at the elementary school that I went to.
Oh,
So I ended up taking classes in church and at school. So I mean, perfect your craft. And if it's what you really want to do, then it's going to be a lot of no's before you get a yes. So don't let the no's distract you from continuing to pursue your dreams.
yeah.
It's a tough business, but when you win, you win, and
Mhm.
you'll be able to help yourself, your family, your friends, or whomever, whatever you're doing it for. Everybody has their own reasons of why they want to get into this business.
Mhm.
But I would just say strap on your seatbelt and put on your good boots because you're in for a ride.
Yeah. Yeah, almost like a roller coaster, almost like a roller coaster Space Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, you have your ups and your downs, and you have to ride the wave. It's like any part of life, like in any business as well. Too, it's just as far as entertainment, we're more televised,
Mhm.
so that's really the only difference. But
Absolutely. Yeah. So what inspires you? What gives you inspiration to do what you do every day as a singer?
I mean, I enjoy it.
Hmm.
I love singing. I love music. I've
Hmm.
always loved music. So music is a part of life. Even if I wasn't doing it professionally, I'm still going to be singing. I love music.
Hmm.
That's pretty, I mean, like I said, my father, he still is active in, being a pastor, and he sings and he still plays, he still gigs.
Hmm.
So that he's probably one of my biggest inspirations as far as music goes.
Yes, absolutely. That's the one over here. So how did you so how was COVID for you? I mean, was it tough for you being in quarantine? Was it tough for you?
Oh, quarantine was crazy for everybody, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, but thankfully, I'm okay with kind of being a loner. I don't like really go out too much unless, for work and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that I was trapped with my man. So I didn't have to go out trying to date and all of that. And thankfully, we got along. So it wasn't like we were trying to kill each other, but everybody has their moments.
Yeah.
So quarantine was real, just like it was for everybody else. But I'm thankful that we're not in there now.
Yeah. That's good.
Traveling actually was probably the worst part for me in quarantine because just breathing with the mask, I get hot very fast. So for extended periods of time wearing that mask, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And just praying you don't get sick or none of your loved ones get sick as well, because I had that happen. lost a family member to it, and I had a couple of cousins who got it actually twice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. I know I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, I've had some friends who passed away from cold myself, so I know how you feel. You know.
Oh, condolences.
Okay, so yeah, and yeah, it's all scary out there. Hopefully, yeah. So what do you see for years from now? Still singing, performing?
What is what?
I said, what do you see yourself years from now? Still singing, performing?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Singing, performing, acting, producing, creating, helping other people get to a situation. But I mean, I enjoy what I do, and I'm not too bad at it, and I don't mind sharing the love.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I'm not in the forefront, I will still have my hands, my feet, and my toes in some part of the business continually. That's just this is who I am. It's just what I do. It's what I do, and I enjoy that part.
That's all over here. So how do you deal with rejection sometimes? I mean, does it hurt sometimes when you get rejected?
Yeah, rejection. Nobody likes getting rejected. That's not fun. But it's also a part of life. So, like the great Aaliyah said, first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Like I said, you're gonna have more no's than you're gonna have yeses. So you just have to be prepared for that, and don't take it too personally. But just, perfect your craft, because every job is not meant for you. And maybe there's something bigger around the corner, and that could have deflected from getting you something else. So I try to think about it in an optimistic type way. That helps me a lot.
That's definitely wonderful to hear. So, yeah, wow. So what do you like to do for fun when you're not working?
Oh, so for fun, I enjoy cooking.
Okay.
I love cooking. I have my own cooking page, and that's fun for me. Like, I mean, anything to do with water. I'm a water baby. Like, so anything to do with water, put me in. I love fishing, swimming. I mean, music, concerts, movies, picnics. I'm a nature girl, so I'm into exploring, like traveling. Yeah. I'd rather do all of that before I go to a club any day. I mean, unless the club is somewhere like in Bali, and I've never been to a club in Bali, I'm going to be out there pumping my fist with everybody else.
Yeah, I definitely understand, because I love cooking as well. I can make good seafood. I can make lobster, clams. So I love seafood.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I love seafood.
Yeah, you love my seafood.
You better work. Okay. I make a really good from scratch homemade chicken and cheese enchilada with green sauce from scratch, and
that sounds yummy.
pretty delicioso.
Yeah. I also love the beach. I love the beach.
Oh yeah.
The warm water. Just stuff like the warm water.
The water and amusement parks.
Yeah.
Like we were saying, I remember you went for your birthday and stuff.
Yeah.
So amusement parks. I'm into all that. I'm a big kid. I have I'm young at heart. So.
Me too. I love going to Disney World to see Mickey Mouse. Every time I see Mickey Mouse, I always come like a kid again.
How could you be an angry person at Disney World? Like.
Because I guess it's just something about it. You walk in, see the castle, and it just makes you feel
it's magical. It makes you feel like the kid at heart. Like you can't be an angry person at Disney World, Disneyland, Universal, none of that. Like leave the attitude at the gate.
Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely understand. I'm actually, I definitely feel the same way. Yeah. So what places have you traveled to? Countries?
Oh wow! So I've been to the first place I ever went out of the country was to some Paris, London. Went to the UK. We did a tour in the UK. Okay. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. Those are my birds. I have two parakeets, Coco Chanel and Bruno Mars.
Oh, hi. That's cool. Awesome.
Excuse me, darlings. Am I interrupting you? Thank you. Mommy loves you. My bird babies.
Yeah, I actually have a cat, so basically, yes, so
Oh goodness, listen. How long have you had him for?
so it's about 7 years now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So that's your bestie.
yeah, I love cats, yeah.
Excuse me, Coco and Chanel are getting nervous. They're like, cat.
Uh-huh. uh, see,
What was that? Sylvester and Tweety Bird in the cartoon. Right? Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, that's what I especially what I used to watch it growing up,
They're funny. They have their own little. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Yeah,
They have their own little personalities.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
yeah. I think animals too, That's all for people
I
have to,
love animals as well.
yeah, yeah. Do you
Yeah,
know?
we were thinking about getting a fish first, and then we went in there, and then somehow we ended up with two parakeets.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny because we thought we got a boy and a
Uh-huh.
girl and ended up being two boys.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, we have brothers or brother lovers from our birds.
Yeah.
I'm an equal opportunity parent, so I don't mind.
Yeah. I get
Love
you.
who you love, as long as you're happy.
I definitely agree. As long as you're happy, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
I feel the same
I
way.
agree.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So you went to London, Paris.
Yeah, London, Paris, Italy, Stockholm,
Mm.
Munich, Costa Rica, Thailand, Dominican Republic, Bimini, oh goodness. I have to look at my passport. The bad thing is I wanted to keep my passport, as a souvenir.
Yeah,
When you have to turn them in, they don't give them back to you. They just give
that's
you a
right.
new
Yeah.
one.
Uh-huh.
So my feelings were hurt. I
Uh-huh.
should have took a picture of
Mhm.
everything, but I wasn't thinking. I didn't know. So I learned. So now I do that. But yeah, I've been a few places. So we just came back from St. Martin.
Oh, awesome.
St. Martin was beautiful. Um, yeah, it's hard to like
Yeah.
pull everything, but
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of places that I still need to go to.
Yeah. 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 I actually took a cruise to Mexico. That was fun.
Oh yes, Cabo. I've been to Cabo. I've been to Cancun. I've been to Tulum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mexico's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rosarita,
Mhm.
of course, Tijuana, because I'm from LA, so
Mhm.
that's basically like driving distance. Everybody goes there when you turn 18.
Yeah.
um, yeah, traveling is fun. I mean, I just love like getting to meet and see new people, new cultures, new foods, like their music, just their way of life, and it makes you appreciate when you come back home too, because as Americans, we can be a little bit spoiled.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
it makes you appreciate what you got when you're in Thailand and you're standing over a hole going to the restroom,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
complaining about, oh my God, there's none of this. So it's like, all right, imagine going over a hole every day for your life. You'll come back appreciative as well.
Yeah.
At least you should anyways.
Yeah. I
Right.
definitely, I definitely agree. But people tend to take things for granted nowadays. So,
Correct.
and it's like you don't know what you gotten until it's gone. So I try to charge everything I have.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when I do travel, I like to go to both sides. I like to go through all the sides. I like to see, you know what I mean, like
Huh?
where people are living, like the markets. And then
Mhm.
of course I want to go to the Burj Khalifa. Oh, I've been there as well, Dubai.
Mhm.
But I like to mix it up. I want to go to the villages and see how the people are living. And then I
Yeah.
also want to go to my hotel that has AC and Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. And I
so
feel,
I can balance it out. But yeah.
yeah, I definitely plan on from Boston, moving to Florida, so,
Okay.
because like I said,
Florida's nice too, and they always have like that nice weather and the water.
Yeah, I mean, Boston okay, but just gets so cold, so so I'm trying to trying to go someplace warm, so because warm weather is always good, better for my skin, So
It's better for mine too. I feel you on that.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Are you down in Georgia right now?
Yeah, I'm currently in Atlanta.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah. My cousin's down there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Atlanta. It's becoming like a huge black mecca, black Hollywood. There's a lot of brothers and sisters that are out here winning,
Mm-hmm.
aside from everyone, else too. But it's good to see our people winning, and it's not all in entertainment. It's like stretched out. You have your professionals, you have your doctors, you have your corporates.
Mm-hmm.
You have people who are just winning, and it's a good feeling to see that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like being around that energy.
That's
I
definitely.
mean, it also gets a little crazy because it's still Atlanta, so don't get that misconstrued.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
but
like to stay out of the way, like I said.
yeah, definitely. I feel on that one. Definitely do it. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
sure. I definitely agree. I agree. So, how's the weather? Is it hot right now?
Yeah, it is. It was actually like 80 degrees today,
God. Mhm.
but the weather changes so much. So, like, I'm thinking like in 2 days it's gonna be like 60 again and raining. So the weather is like so bipolar. You don't know whether to put your hoodies away or bring
Yeah.
out your summer clothes. So you gotta have the little combination of everything because it changes. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't snow, right? So snow there now.
no, it doesn't snow, but it has snowed here before. But
Yeah.
not like you're in Boston, right?
Yeah. So we go on
Oh,
snow.
it's definitely not no Boston weather. You got Atlanta beat
Oh,
hands
yeah.
down. You guys get brick out there.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's trying. I'm not trying to find. I'm trying to move. I will move out of here. So Yeah.
That
Yes.
snow is serious.
Yeah.
The first time I encountered black ice was when I was living in New York on the East Coast
Oh,
because
really?
I've never what that black ice had me
Hmm.
scared for my life.
Oh yeah. I can. Hmm. I know what it's like. Because you walk somewhere, next thing you fall on the floor, you don't know where it came from. Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
you don't see it and you're hydroplanes like
Hmm.
turn and you don't really have any control because if you put on your brakes then you're gonna end up spinning and
Yeah.
it was a scary moment and that black ice you
Mhm.
have to respect it.
That's right. You got to respect driving. Walking. Make sure you're walking wherever you go. So pay attention to what you're doing because no, I get it.
Correct. I actually slipped on some black ice and I was going inside my apartment at the time, getting out of the car. Next thing I know, my feet were up in the air.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
And I had the biggest bruise on my butt actually for
Oh,
like, I don't, it was probably for like 2 weeks. I
uh-huh.
mean, that it was painful.
Uh,
That
yeah.
black ice is serious. So then I learned how to like not step so fast,
Uh-huh.
and pay more attention. So that was my first and last time. Thank God for that.
Okay. I I I hear what you're saying because I was walking with some from back from school and I fall at night time I hurt my knee, so I know what you mean. So I learned how,
Oh,
yeah, so I
that's
learned
no fun. No
yeah,
bueno.
you know. So I've learned those spots. So I definitely learn to respect black ice and long gone, So yeah,
Walking or driving, that black ice.
yeah. Oh, you're driving too. Yeah,
Nobody's safe.
no. That's one thing. I always make sure I'm driving. I've got my car shut off. I make sure I show my towers. So especially one time, make sure everything is all good.
Do you wear like you have like chains on your tires?
Oh no, no, that I might put a blanket on a blanket, but I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
So I don't. So I'll put a blanket on so to get my side tie, So and so less to shovel, So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Those are just things that my mother taught me, and
Okay. That's good.
you know, yeah,
That's real good. Life lessons. Need those.
yeah. I always say it's a lesson learned, one less, as she taught me, So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
And
just
you can pass it down to somebody else if they don't know.
exactly. That was the wisdom. Teach what I tell you to pass what I tell you to somebody else. I always make sure I do. So I can try on it
Hmm.
day. Because I miss every day. So yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So my next question to you. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
my okay. No problem. Take your time. Okay.
and I'm back.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Cool. Okay. So my so my next question to you. My next question to you is what was like it like growing up for you? I mean, how did you have to deal with racism? Because I know that I remember you said something how that you used to get bullied as a child, and it's really sad, you know. I mean, how did that affect you? I mean,
Getting bullied. Anybody who's been bullied knows that it's not fun.
no, no.
So I mean, I still get bullied now as an adult.
Oh really?
Now I have the online bullies, because everyone can have an opinion behind a fake page
Mm-hmm.
to, spread hate. Everybody's not always spreading love, let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bullying, it sucks. Like, and I definitely have had my fair share of being bullied. Like, I have been jumped, I have been through a lot of things for stuff that I haven't even done.
Oh.
Just because I've been the new girl as well, because I'm a military brat.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been the new girl at 13 different schools. So it's not hard for somebody to not like the new girl anyways, because you know how that is.
Yeah.
Kids, can end up being really mean and really cliquey, and how that affects a new person. Like, and I was actually very shy and more quiet when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So I expressed myself through entertainment as far as like singing, dancing, and acting. That's when I got to like have fun, and because everybody else was doing it. So I didn't feel like I was really standing out. I didn't want to stand out too much because I was already getting picked on for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So yeah, I advocate strongly against bullying.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Strongly against it. Whether it's in person, online, like I feel like more of those people, they need hugs,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, I agree.
They need hugs, like, because that's a lot of free time and energy that you could be placing somewhere else instead of going to someone that is a complete stranger that you don't even know, that has not done anything to you personally or to anyone that you know.
Mm-hmm.
You decide to go and spread hate to someone else, and you don't know what they're going through either. A lot of people end up committing suicide.
Yes, that's true.
Over bullying, and hurting themselves. I remember seeing a video of this little boy, and he couldn't have been any older than like 4,
Mm-hmm.
5 years old. And he was in the car with his mom, and he was just crying so bad because people were bullying him. He said he wanted to kill himself.
Oh.
And he really was trying to kill himself. He's a 4 or 5-year-old. What in the world would a 4 or 5-year-old have to kill himself? That's how crucial bullying is.
Yes.
And it gets worse the older you get, because people get more tricky with their words and more conniving. So yeah, I advocate strongly against that. Like, I don't like bullies. Like, I'm a bully protector. Like, so after I got my voice and I realized, okay, I don't have to take this, and I started protecting other people who were getting bullied. Because once I did find my way, I was unstoppable. You couldn't tell me nothing. So then I had my own crew, and I had a crew of just the most random people, like, and I was never a mean girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the person who would be like, don't do that because that's whack. I would call you out. And
Yes.
I'll say some people liked it and some people didn't. But at that point, it didn't matter. I don't like bullies.
Yes.
So
I'm so
bullies, like I said, they need a hug and a good spanking.
yes, I yes, I agree with you. I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that, because I've been there as a kid, so I know what it's like to be.
You got bullied as well. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate that, but it's not your fault. And I apologize for all those who bullied you on their behalf.
Well, thank you. I truly appreciate that, and I wish I could give you a hug right now, but
Oh, air hugs.
okay, yeah,
Air hugs. Air hugs.
yeah, you know, because I know, like I said, I know how you feel, you know, and it's definitely not good. I mean, because after I saw George Floyd get realized that, I was like, oh my God, that could be my dad, my mom, or me, you know. It's kind of scary.
Mhm.
It's kind of scary being an African man, you know. So that's why it makes you think, you know, there's what it is, you know, because, you know, cop shows, you know, never know you.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, I don't like bullies. I mean, whether you're a person in a position of power and you're belittling, you know what I mean? Bullies come in all shapes, way, different forms, and all different walks of life. So, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't like any of them. So, and there's not many things people that I don't like, but bullies, that is at the top of the list. People who mess with kids,
Mm-hmm.
that's the top, you
Yeah.
know, and bullies.
Mm-hmm. You know, yes, exactly. Is there's supposed to place some, you know.
Hmm. Oh, there's definitely a special place for them that I won't meet them at, and neither will you.
That's
They're
right.
on their own with that one.
I was definitely, you know, like I said, I mean, yeah. But like I said, I was also, and I hadn't know that you still get bullied now. I mean, it's
Oh
sad.
yeah, I mean, like for people come on my page, they'll just like say like just whatever, you know. But yeah, still get bullied. My block is hot though, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, it's you know, it's crazy that you asked me that because I was getting my nails done,
Mm-hmm.
and the woman at the time, she didn't know who I was, whatever. A lot of people don't. Some people do. Some people don't. I don't lead with that. I like being incognito, anyways. If you like me, you like
Mm-hmm.
me. So she was like, "Wait a minute. Oh my God, you're very." She was like, "Oh, I love how you didn't lead with that." She's like, "You're so sweet." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "We're friends now, girl." You know, like. And she was asking me the same thing, like, how do you handle
Mm-hmm.
everybody having an opinion about you and your life in negative ways? Like, and you have been dealing with this for so many years. She's like, how do you handle that? That's a lot. An average person would not be able to handle all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I, I,
It's not for the faint of heart.
no, no, I'm so, and to me, you're such a strong woman. I'm not sure that you can handle that. You know, I mean, how do you handle? I mean, how do you handle all that? I mean,
Well, prayer,
uh,
God, first and foremost,
yeah,
God, Jesus.
yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, we've all been through a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
I just know that I have faith.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith, and I have grace, and I have belief. Like, God, because otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't know. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you, you know what I mean. I've had a couple of classes where I spoke to a therapist about some things,
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, and that was cool. But God, I have conversations with the Lord every day, and He's my best therapist.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I can agree better.
So yeah, God, and you know, I know a lot of people, but you do need those certain key people that keep you grounded and keep you humble, and that you know that they have your back, because it does get sad. It can get lonely. Even if you know a million people, it gets still so lonely.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So yeah, I just try to find a balance, and try not to think about all that negative stuff because it can get to you. I keep the good stuff in the front, and then I compartmentalize and put that
Mm-hmm.
as far back, but I still know it's there. So it's not like, you know, I'm trying to disguise it or whatever. I'm just not going to keep that at my front, my face.
Yes.
That
I, I definitely, I definitely agree. You know, because I mean, it's what you said is true. I mean, I mean, everything that you've been doing, I don't got to, if you know, lose my body. You know, I'm still in therapy. I'm still in therapy myself. It helps, you know. You know.
I'm sorry, honey.
Thank you, but I definitely didn't talk to somebody like the other helps things out, and it helps me.
Correct.
So definitely
And
want.
there's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with talking. I mean, you know, all of our friends, we do have some good friends that are like, could be like our therapists too, because they'll let you speak without judging you. And they may have some great advice as well.
Yeah.
But then we do have the wrong friends that can give you the wrong advice, and
Yeah.
that's the wrong bad timing. So
Yeah. I definitely agree, you know. I mean, yeah. I mean, because that's good. I mean, because I definitely agree that, you know, prayer and God and church can definitely help you. So I definitely,
Mhm.
you know,
Absolutely. Yeah, those real friends become family. Real friends become family.
they do it. I couldn't say what they do it. Absolutely.
Mhm.
You know, I definitely consider you family, you know.
Aw,
Yeah.
mi amigo,
Yeah.
tu familia.
Yes, I got you. You always, you know, I got you. You know,
Got you too.
yeah. And like I
That's
said,
what's up.
I mean, I'm just so glad we got the time, this time to do it face to face. You know, it's a blessing, you know, that God bless. I just think it's a blessing that God bless together, you know. So, you know, it's just a,
Ah, amen.
yeah.
Amen. I completely agree. God is the reason for my season, and Jesus is my favorite homeboy.
Yes, absolutely. You know,
Oh,
I gotta get
that's awesome. So do you go to church?
I used to, but you know, and less, but since my mom passed, it's been I haven't been
It's been
since. Yeah, but I do want to go back. You know, just, you know, maybe since this happened, you know, and since I'm staying in Boston, my cousin's house, you know, just, you know, it's been. But I've been going to talk to you online. You know, via church
yeah,
online.
online. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been going on online as well, and that was a good thing that when we were talking, how we were talking about Corona, at
Hmm.
least we were able, everything was online, right? That's when we had to figure out new ways to have meetings and do all that stuff. But I'm with you.
Yeah.
We go virtually on, we go online,
Yeah.
you know. We go
That's,
online now, but yeah, so it's hard to like still get out and everything when you have a lot going on. Trust me, I understand.
mhm. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I think that you can talk to God anyway, you know. So,
Oh, absolutely. I talk to God every day. I told you I have my conversations with the Lord, honey. I will have my conversation. It was funny when I first started dating. He was
mhm,
like, "Who is she in there talking to?"
mhm,
I'm like,
mhm,
"Oh, I'm having a conversation with the Lord, babe."
yeah, mhm,
So
yeah,
yeah, always have conversation. I feel like that's God is not gonna. He's the best secret keeper.
yeah,
Doesn't judge you.
mhm, yeah. I definitely agree. You
Best
know,
therapy you can
yeah.
get.
My mom was a big, you know, a big firm believer in God. So like, so I definitely,
Mm,
yeah. She used
nice.
to she used to go to church every Sunday. Have she used to have pictures of, of cross on the wall. You know, yeah,
Mhm,
yeah. She did.
mhm.
Yes.
Sounds good. Amazing woman.
Yeah, yeah, you will love, I love the man. She'll love to meet you, you know, believe me.
Mm.
She's just a wonderful woman, you know, it's like I miss almost every day, you know, like, you know,
Yeah.
and if I had known if I had known she would have a heart attack, I would try to prevent it from happening, but I never know,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, you can't put it on yourself.
that's true, you know, yes,
You can't be. You can't put it on yourself. Yeah.
I mean, because once you lose, you know, a mother or a father or somebody close to you, the way it does hit home, it does. It's like, you
I
know,
couldn't imagine. I have both of my parents now, but I couldn't imagine. So I can only just, send you love
yeah,
and tell you not to be so hard on yourself too, because they will want you to still, thrive and
yes,
be happy. From what you're saying, they sound like amazing people. So I know they would want you to be happy and thrive.
yeah, that's true, and that's why so that's why I started to go to college to get my social degree in liberal arts, so I can, you know, have more money, you know, and at least have a degree, you know.
Right, correct. Amen. Work it out. You got that. You got this.
Yeah, I do, and I'll go on to try to go to school and get my bachelor's degree in film media, you know, or whatever, you know, it's just gonna help to have more money and better future, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
so,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
yeah. How about you? Have you thought about going to college too?
No, I did not get a chance to go to college. I've taken some classes. I
Um,
took like a little semester. But when I got in the group, I was 18.
okay.
So I was performing at colleges.
Oh, oh,
But
yeah,
yeah, so unfortunately, that is one thing that I did not get to experience is the college, camaraderie. But like I said, I was performing at all the colleges and everything, so not mad at that either.
Yeah. No, man, I hear you because I realize, I guess I realized after I graduated that it definitely is someone to have a degree, definitely is, you know,
Absolutely. Like that's awesome.
because you see
I
people,
have thought about going back online possibly or something like that, you know.
yeah, because you see people walking around, ask for money, they got no doing, they got no life, doing drugs.
Mhm.
So I realized I can't do it. I have to, so I make sure realize you have to be a college graduate, I kind of live,
Mhm.
you have some kind of degree, so you can't live that life, it's just that's going to get you nowhere and down that road, it's a bad road.
It's not a bad thing to have a degree.
Yeah,
That's most definitely.
yeah, yeah. I definitely realize it now, after mom passed, you gotta have some kind of education, yeah,
Mm,
yeah, so yeah,
that's good.
yeah, and yeah, so like I said, so I'm so sorry you feel that. I'm so sorry that you get bullied because it's not right. I mean, I mean, I know that you know even I get bullied. I work in the hospital. I try to live a bottom. I try to
Mm.
shut it off as to my best work ever.
Well, I don't want to be a victim. So, like I said, I just take it and I block them and realize that something is missing with them because to have that energy towards a stranger who didn't do nothing to you, like there's obviously something going on with you that has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll still pray for you from a distance.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, that's one of our advice. Just walk them. I pray for them. I couldn't say better myself. And that makes you realize that's just such a strong woman. I mean, you know,
Oh, thank you.
nothing gets you. I mean, that's wonderful. That's a good thing to
I
have.
mean, it's life. I'm human. I do have my moments where I'm like, oh, I want to reply so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I'm not trying to be on World Star Media take out for, you know, some 13-year-old talking mess,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of it is a lot of children too, like just behind these screens or like people who are bored or whatever. But a lot of it are kids. What do I look like arguing with a child?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. I,
No,
I,
thank you.
I Yeah, I know. I actually got my niece and nephew, that so who was 4 and 3, and so I know what you mean. They argue the mother like, calm down, just making it.
Yeah, take a chill, relax, little
Yeah,
shorty, little homie.
yeah, but I definitely agree. I mean, I feel that in my opinion, I feel that maybe the kids got spanked more, they might maybe turn out better.
Mm.
Maybe they got spanked. There'd be might be less hatred. Maybe less crime. That's
Or you take that iPhone away, they'll lose their minds. Or
Oh
the
yeah,
video game, you have to go about it differently these days.
yeah, you would.
Give me that phone. You're
Yeah.
not going to the party.
Mhm,
Oh, what? Lose their minds.
mhm. I definitely, yeah, I definitely agree. I feel that you give a spanking, hit the phone, send them more dinner. Don't change the tone. Believe me, phone, that phone with that, and it makes you sad.
That phone is life.
Yeah, it is. But, but like I said, but it makes you sad that a parent can't discipline the kid and get arrested.
Yeah,
Crazy. I mean, you should
you
be.
have to you have to come up with new ways to do it, like taking their
Mhm,
most prized possessions, their
mhm,
phones, their tablets, their party.
mhm.
You have to, yeah, be more creative. Yeah, because if you get a switch these days, you're going to be locked up, going to jail.
I know it's crazy because when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I got spanked so, and I forgot to tell my
I
brother.
don't think I don't know anybody of our age who has not gotten spanked.
Oh no, yeah, I got
That
the
was a part of life.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I got the belt, the paddle, yeah, trigger,
Oh, I
yeah.
had to build a paddle. I got paddle at school in Texas.
Yeah,
Our
oh my God.
teachers could paddle us.
Oh, you did? What?
What? Our teachers could paddle us. Are you
Mm-hmm.
kidding me? And
Mm-hmm.
your parents sign off. Like, yeah, you don't do your homework, or if you're getting out of line, your teacher has permission to paddle that Boutte.
Yes. I
And the
definitely.
paddle, he's one of my favorite teachers for life. Mr. Germany
Yeah.
drilled holes in the paddle so it could catch wind.
Whoa. I believe you.
And then you had to sign your name
Mhm.
on his paddle. So he had all of these paddles on his wall from all the years that he's been
Yeah.
whipping kids' asses.
I feel you.
Everybody's name, I'm like, oh, that's my auntie. That's my dad. He taught 4 generations of my family.
Hmm. I see.
So that was pretty fun. I'm like, oh, hey, Uncle Leonard. what,
Yeah.
what did you not turn in?
I definitely agree. I actually saw on TV, episode of Forcing and Spanking on Silent Daniels. Yes, I definitely agree, That
We
was,
used to have to go pick out our own switches.
yeah, I remember that.
Go
Yeah.
pick out your own weapon that you're gonna get beat with.
Hmm.
Have fun with that mental before you get the actual physical.
Yeah. Yeah. I also when we some about Michael Jackson saying he had to do that too, Michael Jackson. Yeah. I was saying I remember you something about Michael Jackson saying he had to go get a switch too when he was a kid, get spanked, Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh
Joe
yeah.
Jackson, he don't play.
Oh yeah, he went that.
You
Yeah.
better not drop that mic.
I know. Yeah. I know. I know that he got spanked. I can just tell by looking at his face, he got spanked. I always felt so bad for being spanked. I mean, he went to because he was a good singer.
I mean, like we were saying, like that was very normal. I mean, it wasn't like everybody was just getting beat down all the time, but at least you got a good pop, on your butt, or something, and it could level. Everybody's level of spankings and stuff goes different, but I mean, until they made that law, everybody was getting spanked. If the law wasn't here, people would still be getting spanked.
Yeah.
I mean, people still are getting spanked, but it's a risky move these days.
Well, I think the song getting spent over the different countries, right? They get spent. Yeah. So
Oh, absolutely.
well,
Give me
that's
one
cool.
second.
All right. This is the Jayman Show, and my guest is Farrah Fawcett. We'll be back soon.
And I'm
Okay, cool, awesome.
back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but I definitely agree. But I definitely agree. I mean, I feel that if kids got spanked, there'll be less crime.
A lot of these kids are going to school shooting up. We didn't have kids going with machine guns shooting up our schools, like back in my face. Like, how are you even getting these things? Like, how are you getting these? You know what I mean? Like, it's just things are getting crazier.
Yes, it definitely is. I mean, and I heard about this teacher getting arrested for hitting this kid, for over a cell phone this week. It's like that video that went viral. Like that's crazy, man. She was spending something against a girl who was trying to take a phone, and she's in jail. It's crazy. It made no sense. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's dangerous. Like, before, they would have the OGs.
Yeah.
But now the OGs are 21, teaching 16-year-olds. And it's dangerous.
It is. Yeah.
I seen a video today on something where one of the teachers was fighting one of the students.
Yeah. And now
It was. I mean, we've seen a couple of those, but it's like more happening.
It is, and trust me, it's definitely not called for. It's definitely something that should be happening. So I definitely agree.
Do you think teachers should be able to have weapons at school?
Oh well, yeah, because since I have my niece and nephew now, I would say yes, because I don't want them. Because I want my niece and nephew to feel protected, so I would say yes. Because I don't. Because let's just say a kid brings a weapon to school, teaching will stop, you know, I would say yes, you know, because I don't want to see my nephew get shot because teaching. So I would say yes at this point, yes, you know. So
But they should have to like take a class, make all the teachers take classes and all
yes,
that. Not just like, okay, I got it good, I can bring it.
yes, I agree with you. They should be trained, you know, trained professionally, you know. But yes, I definitely agree, you know, and
Yeah,
especially, you know, because
yeah,
I want my nephew at least to feel safe in school. So yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. You know, but you know, also there are some other teachers have been a little crazy too. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't want this teacher to pull out a gun on the student.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't want that, you know. But
So like there should be definitely training and protocol and the rules, the steps,
yeah,
all of that. But I definitely wouldn't be against teachers being able to carry because these school it's getting crazy. It's going. Mm.
it is. It is. And if I'm going back to school myself in the fall, I gotta be prepared too, you know. So because you know,
Correct. Correct.
if any college university, and so could be careful, you know, especially in Florida, you know. So you know,
Right. Other thing is though, but you wouldn't want your students getting to be able to get a hold of the gun. That
except
could be
no,
a problem.
I definitely could, you know. You know,
They would
uh,
have to have some of luck,
yeah.
crazy luck or something. So because you don't want the students being able to go, you know.
I definitely agree, you know, because you know, especially now, especially as adults now, I get what you're saying, you know.
Correct.
Mhm. I definitely agree, you know. And
Mm.
I want you, I also want you to feel safe as well, you as when you go to, you know, feel safe as well, you know, because you know this world is crazy.
Absolutely. Thank you. Likewise. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and that's why I make sure I, you know, I said that I got, you know, quarantined from COVID. I got quarantined, exercise, try to eat healthy, you know, just live a good life, you know. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so yeah, so
Gotta stay safe.
yes, yeah, so far it's going say it's going pretty good, you know, so far, you know. Things going it happens, you know. I think it's going pretty good. It's getting a little better, you know. So
Right.
a little better, you know. And I hope I start to do some more traveling. You know, I
Where
love.
are you looking forward to going to next?
I want to go to California. Gonna
Have
go.
you been to California?
Never. I want, but I do want to go. You know, I just want to go. I want to go this. I want to go to Disneyland out there.
Oh, you'll love it.
Yeah,
You'll love it.
yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely. I also want to go to Hawaii. You know.
Oh, Hawaii is beautiful. I've been there as well. I forgot Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hawaii is beautiful. Yes.
I definitely want to go to Hawaii. I want to go on, you know, I also want to go on a Disney World cruise. You know, Disney
Oh, the
cruise.
Disney World cruise.
Do that, you know, yeah. I do.
Oh, that sounds fun. So do they just like go to a couple different places and
I know it goes out of Miami, off kick out of Florida. It goes
okay.
it goes to Alaska. I think it goes to I think it goes to Hawaii. Yeah,
Oh, Alaska and Hawaii?
I think so. Yeah, I thought I saw some of that. Yeah,
Oh,
but
I've been to Alaska.
not really.
Alaska actually was fun. Yes, I've been to Fairbanks and Anchorage.
Okay, isn't it cold down there? It's a freeze. It's a freeze down there.
Oh, what? Are you kidding
Oh
me?
yeah,
Yes,
I'm
it's
freezing.
freezing.
Eh,
And you know, they have the 6 months of daytime and the 6 months of night.
Okay.
So we were there during the 6 months of light. So they have all these super huge blackout,
Mhm.
you know, everything, because otherwise you won't be able to get any rest. But the food is amazing. The people were really nice, and you don't pay taxes. They
Oh,
don't
you
take
don't?
taxes out there. So
Okay.
good shopping.
Okay. It's still cold. It's still cold in summertime in Alaska? It's still cold in summertime?
Is it still called the summertime? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There's still glaciers. We got to see the yeah.
Okay.
It's still cold in the summertime. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not as cold in the summertime.
Okay. Maybe I'll go to visit, you know, that'd be, you know, I wouldn't consider moving there, you know.
It's a nice, I mean, it's a nice time. You have these huge moose that just walk around like dogs.
Really? Oh.
So
Mhm.
I mean, like 1,000-pound moose sitting in front of your hotel. So if it's there, like, we're like sitting there like, okay, we have to wait till it moves before we
Yeah.
can leave, because they're also not the friendliest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you hit a moose or something like that, then it's like $1,000 fine.
Really? Oh,
So they have free reign. So you
oh,
have to work around the moose.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. And the moose can also attack you, right? They can attack you, right?
Absolutely correct. Yes.
Maybe even kill you,
It
buddy.
can kill you. Yes. Moose can kill you for sure.
Yeah, they can stop on you, right? Stop on you.
Yeah, and then they have that huge antlers that they can, stab you with. And those are big, sturdy things. They're bigger than a horse or a cow. Like they're huge.
Really?
They're big and they are ferocious. Not like ferocious where they're like, "Rah," but they will stomp. Like if you've seen deer like attack people, imagine what a moose could do.
Yeah.
And that's like
Okay.
way bigger than any deer.
Even a female moose, even if the female moose, is she big too?
Yeah, they're big.
Oh, I see. So when you see them, you get to it to the ground, right? When you see them,
When I seen the moose, I went back in my hotel room. We went back inside. We didn't even go outside. It was literally blocking where the entrance was. So it's like, if you want to risk that, go for it.
okay.
We just waited until he moved. He decided he wanted to move, and that's when we were able to move too.
Okay. You can't honk at them, right? You can't honk at them, right?
Oh, we were inside the hotel, so we didn't. They'll look at you like you're crazy, like, huh?
I see. So
Yeah, because they're, you know what I mean? We're in their backyard, basically.
okay.
You know,
That's good.
Alaska is a lot of nature, so.
Did you also see bears too?
We didn't see any bears, but they did have this one bear, which was like the biggest bear
Grizzly
that
bear?
they had. It was I think it was a grizzly. It was standing up, and it was like freaking like 10 feet. It was in the mall, so it was like the biggest bear. Yeah, and he was like 10 feet. We took pictures by it, but he was a big boy.
I see.
But we didn't see any in person, thank God.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, well, I've always wanted to see a moose, and I saw some videos where people actually pet them, It's like crazy,
Maybe they're more like trained. I'm sure people have more like trained, they're more docile, but anything wild is gonna have a more, you know what I mean, wild type of approach. But I mean, maybe they're more domesticated, they're used to more people. But if you're just out running, I wouldn't recommend that. It's not safe.
No,
I would not recommend to go try to pet a wild moose.
I know, absolutely not. That made no, because
I feel like that would be a way to end your trip really quick.
Yes. Yeah, that's what. Because like I said, so when you're in Alaska, you end up back out, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that nature, just like that black ice.
That's true,
Nature reigns, you gotta respect it, or it'll teach you a lesson.
I sure will, I was actually watching a video on YouTube about over in Russia about there's a park called where you can pet lions, I think it's called Tantra Park where you can pet lions, and I always want to do that, pet lions,
I've actually been in the cage with. I did that. And I did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I saw you.
The white tiger.
Oh yeah, tiger. Yeah. What was that? What was that like? Was it?
That was in Thailand, and it was one of the scariest moments of my life.
Did you actually pet the tiger?
Yeah, I have the photos where I'm petting.
Yeah. And he didn't attack you. He was.
No, thank God. If he attacked me, I would not be having this interview right now, honey.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be me. Then meat and bones.
Yeah. Well, he was actually funny. That's good.
Well, they absolutely. I was like, they were like, and they tell you, whatever you do, don't run.
Okay.
Because then he thinks you're a meal, basically.
Okay.
So as frightened as you are, if he's running around you and all that, you cannot run.
Because they'll attack you, right? They'll attack you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So it was one of the scariest things that I've done in the cage with 2 white tigers. Absolutely one of the scariest, but exhilarating when I got out. Like, yes, I did it. Proud of myself.
So what made you want? So what made you want to do that?
Well, I was in Thailand,
Uh-huh.
and I was with a great group.
Okay.
Shout out to my girlfriend Nadia, Travel with Sparkle.
Uh-huh.
And we had all of these excursions that, you know, we could do, and not everybody wanted to do it, but I'm like, I'm in Thailand. I've always loved white tigers, like, and why not? I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna go out, dude, make sure you get the picture. Do it for the gram. That's a joke.
Wow.
But I said, why not? I'm in Thailand. How many opportunities am I going to have to do this? And I'm with a great group of people. And I also bathed with elephants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, massage elephants on the same trip and everything. So I have a fear of snakes. Oh my goodness. I conquered a snake, a whole python, and so I was just conquering a lot of my fears.
Wow. Yeah. So was that picture expensive? I mean, was it expensive to take the picture?
To take the picture?
Yeah. Was it expensive? They charge to take a picture?
Well, you pay to have the petting experience.
Okay.
And then you can take as many photos as you want. That comes with it. So you can just snap away videos, get as many as you want.
That's good. Nice. Yeah, I was actually in Florida, Gatorland, and I actually held a snake. You know, I did you saw a picture. You know, holding a snake around my neck. You know. Yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite an experience, if I do say so.
Yeah, I also wrestled a gator too, you know. So get out there.
You wrestled a gator?
Yeah, it's on Instagram. His picture of me sitting on the gator holding down, and he has tip on his mouth, but yeah, but I was like this, you know.
Oh my goodness gracious! I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah, but
you got me beat there. I'm not wrestling no gators.
It was funny. It was funny. It was scary, but it was also an adventure, you know. So
absolutely. Would you swim with sharks?
I actually have, you know, as a Teflon Laguna, you know, it's shark, you know. I did when I was 20, when I was 21. I went down
wow.
a moment and it was shark. I filmed the sharks, you know. They were down on bottom. I was up there snorkeling. Yeah, I am.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're brave. Yeah.
I also went to SeaWorld and petted a beluga whale. It was nice.
Oh my God, they're so pretty.
I did at Christmas time. I did this past Christmas. It was wonderful down there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
And then I went to Busch Gardens and I fed giraffe. I love giraffes. But you know.
Oh, I love giraffes. I want to go to the South Africa where the giraffe hotel is, where they come to your window in the morning and all of that.
Yeah.
That's bucket list.
Yeah. We should definitely go together, you know. I love to go off, you know, because you have breakfast with them, you know. I saw, you know. Yeah, I'm down.
Yes,
I'm down, you know. I'm definitely.
Yeah, that is an experience for sure.
You can also walk. I think you can also walk the lines too, you know, to tame line, you know. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm definitely down.
I need to make sure they're well fed before that walk.
No,
make sure they feed them extra so they're not hungry for the walk.
Well, I think that they wear some human soul. I think they're used to human soul. Yeah. That's what it is. It's their way, so they're used to humans, you know. So that's my suspicion. But I'm definitely want to go to Africa, you know, see where I was born, you know, in Nigeria, you know, Lagos, you know.
Bucket list, absolutely, got to go. Yeah, that's bucket list for sure.
But that's the motherland, so I gotta check that out, you know, definitely, definitely the motherland. You know, so I can, so because that's where my dad was born, so I gotta check out where he came
Oh,
from.
really?
That's so
Okay.
yeah, so that's definitely
Yeah, definitely go back and check out some of your family
yeah, I can,
heritage and culture.
that's true. Gotta go, definitely gotta do that, you know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's yeah, because so much I'm gonna do now, so much I'll do my life, you know. So you know that I now that I have a degree, you know, so much travel, you know, enjoy life, you
Yeah,
know.
you have to live, you know, tomorrow's not promised. Yeah, you have to make the best out of what you got.
Yeah, that's
Pray for the best, but prepare for the worst.
that's definitely true, you know. I mean, I learned that. I learned that when my mother passed. I learned that, you know. You know,
Mm,
that's
mm.
something I learned, you know, and I take with me now, you know. So I make sure I'm, you know, I'm able to provide for myself, you know, and do things I want to do, things that I want to do, you know. So as well, same as you,
Correct.
you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I definitely agree, you know. I mean, and just trying to live a good life, you know. I mean, you know, yeah, and I don't, and like you said, I mean, just you know, and don't let people and don't let people people get to you. You know.
Yeah, you know, chunk them to do sign.
Yeah,
Pray for them.
yeah. I got
Thank you.
you.
God bless you. Good night.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, don't let them stress you out. Stress gives you wrinkles. You know, stress is a killer. You
Yes,
know, hating is a disease. So we pray they get well soon.
yeah. Yeah, I definitely,
Gotta go fishing.
yeah. Wow. So what do you plan? So what do you plan? What do you plan for the weekend? Any special on, you know?
We're taking it light. We're gonna actually go check out a couple different properties for the business using transportation.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we're looking at some other vehicles right now.
I hear you.
Yeah, just taking it light, you know, church, maybe a picnic, you know, something light.
That's good, you know.
Like I said, we just got back in the country, so we've
Mm-hmm.
been having like his birthday just passed
Okay.
on the 8th.
Oh, eight? Okay.
Yes, and then mine's coming up on May 3rd.
Okay. And I'm May
Right
8th.
now we're just taking a chill moment, just a breather and just cooking, watching shows and doing some business when we can and yeah.
That's good to hear. What do you think you meant to do your birthday?
Um, I'm not sure. I'm gonna let him plan that.
Okay, that's good, you know. I hear you. I hear you. Because
I'm
mine's
up for anything. I'm, you know,
yeah.
so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I understand, you know. Well, mine's actually on the eighth as well. So you know, I'm not sure.
You're a Taurus as well.
Yep, May 8th. Yep.
Team
Yep,
Taurus.
you got it, Taurus. So
Woo!
so
Yes.
so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I was actually telling him that I wouldn't mind going to Disney World.
Yeah, me too. You know, I'm actually about to take a couple of days time going on this myself. You know, I agree. You know, definitely agree.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when you went before, you were telling me.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I said, it's just not just I always feel so happy down there. You know, magic place. Yes, I feel that's where I need to be. You know, so especially
I have one of my other brothers, he's actually a Taurus as well. His birthday is tomorrow.
okay.
And excuse my French, but he's a Disneyland whore.
Oh,
They need to just give him his own apartment, okay?
yeah,
Jerry's back.
yeah.
Oh shoot, my brother's birthday is today.
This, oh,
I gotta call him when I get off the phone with you.
okay,
Oh,
definitely okay. Yeah, every time I say happy birthday. You know, so
I most definitely will. Thank you.
awesome. And
From one Disneyland whore to another.
well, actually, someone was actually telling me that actually with the dash actually moving in the someone's car sometimes go so much like okay. So yeah, but you know, but yeah, just something I go so like yeah, you know, but yeah, but the thing is, it's just so magic, especially on this is time, you know. So you know,
It is magical.
yeah, some has always has good has some to you know to believe in good inspiring, you know. So I definitely
Right.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Wow, this is yeah, this is so no so nice getting to talk to you. I mean, and just talk face to face. It's no long overdue.
Thank you.
You're really able to make it happen. Yeah, and just a blessing just to have a wonderful conversation and feel you know like I get you, you get me. It's wonderful.
Absolutely. I completely get you. We vibed, you're an awesome person.
Oh,
It sucks that we both have been bullied, but sometimes people connect on certain things that may not have been the best for us, but it's a connecting point for us as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm glad I did the interview with you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You always you're always welcome on my show. Anytime you come on, you're always welcome. So the door's always open. So and if you ever come to Boston, if you're in Boston, you're always welcome. We always welcome my house.
Thank you.
My house is your house. It's you're always welcome.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna keep you in my prayers as well.
Thank you. I'm keeping you my prayers.
Dust the haters off.
Yeah,
don't let them see you sweat.
Absolutely. I mean, and I'm always here. I'm always here to talk with a Vietnamese. So call me anytime you want. I'm always here. So.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I truly appreciate your time. It's a blessing.
Blessings and love. I appreciate you as well.
You stay safe, okay? We'll talk some more. I promise you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You have a very blessed rest of your evening, King.
Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your birthdays. I'll tell you. Someone I said hi. And we'll definitely be touch soon.
I'll definitely tell him you said hi. He can hear you, baby. Jay said hi. He says salute.
Salute. God bless you.
Salute. Amen.
Okay, Jayman Farrah. This is a wonderful conversation. Having on my show. And before you go, how can my fans, your fans, I'll reach out to you on social media. If I get touch with you.
My social media, you can find me on my Instagram at Farrah Franklin, FARRAH, Franklin as in Benjamin, or Aretha. So yeah, that's Farrah Franklin, my Instagram. That's the main one I use. My Facebook, Farrah Franklin fans. My Twitter, Farrah Franklin. My Cameo, Farrah Franklin. My LinkedIn, Farrah Franklin. So yeah, that's how you can find me.
Yeah, that's how.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, that's how. That's how I found you on Cameo.
Yeah, correct. Thank you for that as well. I appreciate that. That was love.
Definitely, and they actually for finding me. I was a blessing to actually hear from you. So I appreciate. I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And this is one. This is one.
Round of applause.
This is such a wonderful conversation. Like I said, welcome on my show. When you come on, I'm always here for you. So, and I truly appreciate your time. It's a blessing.
Oh, all my pleasure, Jay. I appreciate you as well, King.
Okay, and I'll try and I'll make sure I'll edit the video. I'll put it. I'll send you put on YouTube because you can hear, so you see it again. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure you send it to me too.
I will send it to tonight. Okay, you can watch it. Tell me what you think about it. Okay.
You're on it. No, you're on it. You're on it. They better stop playing with you.
I know. I appreciate you so much.
All right, King. You have a blessed evening, and I'm waiting to see the finished touch.
Yeah, I'll send it tonight. Should I send to you? Should I send to you? I'll retransfer. I'll just make a regular email.
My email.
No, should I send it to you? Retransfer or regular email? Email to you?
Via transfer or email, whichever.
Okay, you got it. I'll do it tonight. I promise you, Kevin. You have tonight.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm always here for you. So
thank you. Likewise.
Thank you. If you can call me anytime you want, I'm always here. Okay.
Appreciate you, sir.
God bless you, Queen, and stay safe.
God bless you as well, King.
God bless. Stay safe, Queen. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. Bye bye.